Hi everybody. I just wanted to go live just to update y'all and talk and stuff. Um, I'm probably gonna make a legit professional video regarding everything. But right now I just wanted to see what you guys are up to. It is only a couple days until Christmas, which is fun. I'm not sure how many people that are subscribed to us actually celebrate Christmas, or if you guys celebrate something else like Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, or you don't celebrate anything. I guess people do that too. You can see our Christmas tree right here in the background. But I just want to give a quick update regarding the surgery and how I'm feeling and healing. So I am healing really well. My stomach, the first I think today's 3-4 days are really rough just because my belly button was in a lot of pain. So the nurse called yesterday and was like, oh, the reason you're in a lot of pain is because, not just because we, cut you open, but we stuffed your stomach full of air. That air has to dissolve. We tried to get it all up, but we couldn't, and so that's going to be why you're bloating and in pain. I was like, oh, that's fantastic. So that's that. But my actual physical wounds are healing really well. And I will permanently have a different shaped belly button now, but I mean, that doesn't matter. Nobody sees it anyway. But yeah, my wounds on my stomach are healing really, really nicely. They're itching, which means they're healing, which is good. And I'm not in any real pain anymore other than like my insides. So like my physical wounds on the outside are fine, which they said was normal. And anyway, I just want to let you guys know, like physically anyway, I'm fine. Emotionally, mentally, it's a lot. It's really draining. I really wish I could take off like a month from work and just like mentally and emotionally like heal, but I can't. I worked the night before last, like my third night after surgery, and that was really painful and hard, but I had already had people covering my shifts, so I couldn't ask more. There's only 9 of us who work at my place, and we're a place that's open 24 hours, so it's hard to find shifts, I guess, people to cover your shifts. Yeah, I do go back to work Christmas Eve. I have the next couple days off, which is good. But speaking of, Christmas, let me know what you guys celebrate. Do you celebrate Christmas? Do you celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa? Do you even celebrate the holiday season? Are you somebody who's really into the holiday season, or are you just like already done with it? I personally love the holiday season, and I enjoy it very, very much. I love the festivities and the food during this time of year, and the family. So if you guys, obviously you didn't know, we do celebrate Christmas tree right there. Technically, Nate and I were both baptized Catholic, but we don't practice it, but our parents baptized us Catholic.
What does that mean?
It's just a religion.
What is that?
Like Christian, Catholic. It's just a different type of religion.
Like what?
It's just what you practice in your faith in God, or different religions,
No,
what
I
you believe,
practice.
or if you're a Buddhist. What?
I practice basketball.
Okay. But yeah, so Christmas is a couple days away. We do have some presents under the tree. I will say that we are completely done Christmas shopping, which feels really, really nice. This year, we did a majority of our Christmas shopping online just because it was a lot easier with everything going on. So Amazon has been our source of present shopping for family, especially since family lives a lot of, like, we don't have any family here.
Yeah, not even one.
Last year, we went up to Washington for Christmas, which was really nice. And I wish we could have done the same this year. Lately, not lately, it's just been a buildup. Like, Nate and I have been talking a lot more lately about really feeling the itch to move home in Washington, put down roots, purchase our first home because we've never owned a home before. And ooh, the heater just turned off. And just really like settle. And my goal is still to try for another baby, but if I can't and if it doesn't happen, I would really like a career.
Like what?
Well, before you were born, Christine, I was a financial budget analyst.
What does that mean?
Hello. I budgeted travel for the military and government people in Washington for the Navy. And I would like to do that again. And I was there for 2 years, and then a year after Christine was born, I left. So I would love to have a career again that's actually not like, technically I guess you would say that was customer service, but something that's more of a career field than anything. This obviously is not a career field for me. This is not something I enjoy, the job I currently have. Although I don't mind my job that I have right now. If you guys didn't know, I work on base
At a hotel.
at the hotel. And it's definitely was a new experience for me. I've never done anything like that before. I've done retail before. I've worked at Linens and Things, Hollywood Video when that was a thing, like Blockbuster, PetSmart. Trying to think of all the other places I've worked. When I was younger, I used to skip around a lot of places because I'd only work like a couple months at certain places just because it wasn't a good fit for me, or just whatever the reason was when I was young. And I can't remember the other places I worked. And then I worked at, Piercing Pagoda in the mall.
Yeah.
I pierced ears at a kiosk, and I worked there for like 8 months. CJ Banks, which, if you don't know what that is, it's the sister shop of Christopher and Banks. And I was like an 18-year-old working there, and a majority of the women who would go in there were like 40 years old or plus. But I did enjoy it. Hello. And I worked there for like 8 months, and then I worked at Keyport for 2 years, and then after that I quit and was a full-time mommy, and I would love to either be a full-time mommy again or have a career that I actually enjoy and want. And in order to go back up to Washington, obviously you guys know because I've made a bunch of videos on this, Nate would either have to go guard or become an officer, and his contract for the Air Force ends in 2019, so we will definitely be here until then, here in Colorado. But when his contract does come, the cool thing is, hello Zelda.
Zelda?
Yes, somebody's name.
Yeah.
The cool thing is that my dad actually works up there right now and has said that anytime Nate is ready to start an actual job as, you know, working for as a contractor again, my dad would hire him on. So Nate would have a job almost immediately getting out and going guard, from going active duty to guard. and that's just a stepping stone for him to become a government worker, which is really great. Obviously, I'm sure Nate wants to stay in and do the 20 years. I mean, that was his initial goal and plan, but, you know, life changes and stuff like that. So, hi, Shani. That's my kitty right there. Yeah? I love you. I love you. Yeah.
You know she loves me more than you.
I know she does. Tonka.
Tonka bean, you want love?
And then Toulouse is in the Papa-san sleeping.
Tonka wants
These
love.
sweet little babies. I feel like I haven't recorded them in so long. But they're both doing really, really well.
In school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing well in school. I'm only getting A's and B's. Mostly A's.
Yes.
Can you feel me?
Christine, no, your butt crack is showing.
There. Now can you feel
Hi,
me?
Shauna.
Mom, can you feel me?
Stop it, Christine. Psst, psst, psst.
Now that's how she is every single minute of my time. She's like, shush! I'm watching Charmed. Or The Office.
Hi,
Or anything. She's like, shush!
There's Chanka. Hi, Chanka.
You better record me.
Say hi.
Hello.
Oh,
And
Shani.
this is my cat. She loves me.
Yes, you senpai.
Mwah.
Look at her. She is 9 years old.
And I am
Or no,
8.
she's the same age as you, so she's
Yes,
8.
We're both 8.
Yeah, she's always gonna be the same age as you.
And I'm almost 9.
Mm-hmm. Christine, don't be gross. Don't do that. Oh, Jesus. Can't edit things out when it's live video. Anyway,
Tickle tummy.
so this year and last year I did this thing for Christine, the advent calendar, where each day it's like a personalized one. It's right there. It's the little tree with the numbers on it, and
Yeah.
she'll open it up and there'll be something small in there.
Like $1 or something.
Like a little toy or a doll or something. It's just fun for her to do and have something to open each day leading up till Christmas.
And Christmas Eve.
Oh, Christmas. That's my water. And let me show you guys actually the snow that's outside right now. So you can see.
Bumped into your leg.
It's okay.
On her head, she was like,
So there's snow. It snowed from like 11 p.m. No, yeah, something like that. It's late last night up until 3 p.m. today. And Christine has a little bowl of melted snow that she's playing with here because it is like only 20 degrees outside right now, and I didn't want her playing outside in it just because it is so cold. Yes.
oh, it's like ice.
Yeah, it's melty. Oh, it looks like it's snowing. Very lightly, I can't tell. But yeah, there's Goose, and there's our Christmas tree.
And there's Minecraft.
And there's Minecraft. And,
Mama calls it Minecraft.
yep, I call it Minecraft.
Because she says it's fun. Bad for the brain.
No.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I think that's what Daddy said. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably end this here. But I am going to upload a video really soon regarding everything that happened as far as start to finish, how the symptoms, and so you know, and so everybody knows, and so it's more, I guess, awareness, because my symptoms weren't, I only had one, and the only reason I went to a doctor or found out about it is because I'm slightly a hypochondriac, and I guess that's a good thing in this case because it led me to, you know, make sure my health is intact and good. And so yeah, it's definitely scary, and something that should be made aware. But anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna end this here. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope
Stay in school.
stay in school, yes, and
Go to college.
go to college and enjoy your holidays, whatever you celebrate. Enjoy your family. and enjoy life.
And enjoy Gizmo the Unicorn.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Kwanzaa.